Piece chapter 1044. Decided to do a reaction for this, so let's go. Cold-blooded voyage. Mama's out at sea. Let's start our research. Oh, they're gonna cut them open. A resounding pulse. What's happening? How can I stand still? I just lost. But I feel like I'm having a blast. So that's definitely Luffy. Luffy is Joy Boy? Sinisha said that. Right brain tower. Sir Pirate, you're awake. Why did he say Luffy? Oh, because his observation haki is crazy. Is everyone hearing it? Life floor. What the? Is that straw? Sir Straw Hat? When did they start calling him Sir? Straw Hat. Hey, you two. He's still breathing. Is Marco small, or is this like they're close to us? I don't. Right, that is confusing. I need to reread that. The Holy Land. Bro, we're going to the Holy Land. We're gonna go everywhere but where Luffy is, aren't we? This is one of those chapters. We sacrificed one of our best agents and enraged Kaido. Are we sure our priorities are straight? Why would that was one thing. Why was everyone like arguing whether it was the Gorosei's order or not when it clearly was? Like, this may be better than the alternative. It's imperative that we snuff out something this problematic. No matter the era, the world government has always failed to acquire the Gomu Gomu fruit. But after 800 years of trying, it's almost as if the fruit itself is evading us. Well, that's not possible. All Zoan fruits have a will of their own. And this one carries the name of a god. After all, the Gomu Gomu fruit is a mythical Zoan. Oh my, I don't even want to hear all the mythical Zoan people. It's the human I thought Chopper had the human fruit. So it's a different form of the human fruit. Oh, because you can have different forms of the human fruit. I don't know how to feel about this. I've got to process this. The human... So, alright. I haven't read anything else. Right, let me just... Because... What? It's a mythical Zoan. And now we know Zoan fruits have a will of their own. Specifically Zoan fruits. Which explain... It doesn't explain anything to me. I'm going to have to go... Human fruit. Okay. Model Nika. So, alright. Okay, so I had a theory that specifically, I might still be wrong, but I had a theory that Lunarians specifically were in the souls of were in the devil fruits, because if you go back to Skypiea, they use a different terminology and I believe that's because Oda did it that way because they're in a different country. So they said that these, basically they said these spirits are in the trees, and they cut down all the rotting trees, right? And they were pissed. So I think that they misinterpreted it as, they thought it was specific trees, but it's any devil fruit is where the spirits are going, not the actual trees. And I also believe that every time the bell rang, a spirit went to a new fruit and it created a new devil fruit. But that's just like, I'm kind of too far. But yeah, I kind of thought that the devil fruit would be Joy Boy or Nika or whatever. So this is dope. And if you don't believe me, I made a Reddit post like months ago. Its user's body gains the properties of rubber. In combat, they're supposedly only limited by their imagination, putting smiles on faces far and wide. So, hey, someone said that. Someone said that Luffy will be able to do whatever he can fit. Yo, someone said that like 2 weeks ago. I can't remember which YouTuber it was, but they had a conversation, and was it Paravision? I can't remember. Far and wide, they are the embodiment of the warrior of liberation. So Luffy can basically do whatever he wants, is what they're saying. And so we were all thrown off by resin. Sun God Nika. Awakening exponentially strengthens their rubbery body, and they have even more freedom. It is allegedly the most ridiculous power in the world. Exponentially strengthens. How? Has Oda ever done this before, where he just has some exposition explain to us that something does something and then it is? The most ridiculous power in the world. Treasure repository. Second floor. Hiyori. Oh my god, this scumbag. I really admired Odin. Think about what you're doing. This guy's a piece of shit. This guy's a piece of shit. It was all Kaido. He was using me. We could still run away together. Just remove these nails, and he spat in the face of a samurai you owed, who would still believe you. My father kept his promise, did he not? He danced like a fool for 5 long years because he thought you and Kaido would honor the secret arrangement he made and free Wano. He never even told his own family. I mean, kind of had it coming, right? My father was a man who kept his word. He still expected the same of you when you agreed to let them go. It's true. Every time. This guy lied, and you're going to try to say he respected. Bro, if he withstood being boiled for an entire hour, even while his body was burned by the oil, despite all, he always smiled. I can't even fathom my father's suffering. He had to shoulder the burden by himself because the entire nation was your hostage. Ah, they're having a flashback. Okay, what everyone says about you. Of course I am. Yeah. Because I have you guys. I swear I'll always be here for you. Bro, how are they gonna drop this Luffy information and then skip for... Okay, focus. I always said Odin was a great samurai. As a shogun, I can assure you his legacy is recognized. Bro, what? Hold your tongue, you miserable wretch. I am Kazuki Hiyori. Damn, that is... sick. Always proud to carry my father's name, even when I was starving and covered in rags. You, on the other hand, never had a trace of honor. Every day you were Shogun was one too many. And as each day passed, more and more. Is she from South London? She's spitting. Lives were lost. What's she gonna do? Seeking revenge is a dated ideology, you know. Bro, this guy, besides killing him makes no difference, Kaido will still be unbeatable. Orochi-sama, I have failed. Is that you, Kanjuro? This is as far as I go. Your timing is impeccable. It's an ideal stage for your real final performance. Burn that woman to ash. Go and take her. The failed revenge of a shrew 20 years in the making. It's the perfect title for this tragic comedy. Take a look, Hiyori. A Kozuki survivor should know the fortune favors the mighty. What? Why did he burn Orochi? The dawn will come. Kanjuro, you idiot. Hiyori saved me. It burns. This guy has zero shame. Like, he has no integrity whatsoever. The Kozuki clan always keeps its promises. Is that like a Game of Thrones reference? Right? Same time. Doom da da da. Doom da da da. Bro, I feel like anything's possible now. I can keep fighting a bit longer. My heartbeat sounds funny. This is my peak. This is gear 5th. Oh, let's go. Bro, is that... Bro, let's see Luffy. Come on, let's see him. Bro, Oda threw us off crazy with that resin stuff, bro. I was like 100% like, it has to be some sort of special paramecia. It's the Zoan. I still can't get over that. Alright. Everyone's oh, this Haki's stronger. These guys are all past now. Don't tell me this is the end of the chapter. Please don't tell me this is the end of the chapter. I... Did he just... I was so confused. That's like some Looney Tunes shit right there. Kaido's eyes. Where did he just yanked him back up to the rooftop? He just did that to Kaido. Of course Oda would make it look this goofy. Luffy said a little bit longer, but bro, this guy looks like he could fight forever right now. Still alive, I'm grateful. So Kaido didn't really take much damage from that. He just turned the ground. He just turned the ground. When has a Zoan Devil Fruit ever been able to? Did he? Did he just turn the ground to rubber? And if so, when has a Zoan Devil Fruit ever been able to affect terrain? He's stretching it. Did he just bounce it back? He can change his body at will. He looks fucking crazy. Sorry about that idiot from before. I didn't want to win like that. Don't sweat it. Now let's finish this. I cannot. Oh, I got too excited. I cannot wait until next week. Oh my god. I've. Bro, I am left with more questions than I've ever been left with before. Luffy kind of looks sick, but this doesn't look anything like the panel from last 2 weeks ago where it looked like he was like Oda just did that to throw us off, but then also he could probably do that because his body can do anything, right? This is OP. This is so OP. I There's gonna be so many YouTube videos. I can see I'm hopping off to watch BDA Law right now. Oh my, what? It's so cartoonish. Like it reminds me of like the Looney Tunes type, like old Disney type style, and his eyes. I this is It's kind of like a culmination of what everyone's theories were. Like not just it's like no one. I never heard anyone guess the human fruit. I'm gonna have to go and check, but people have said mythical Zoan for sure. But they were saying some monkey king, monkey god stuff, which this has nothing to do with. This is it. This is the final gear, and it looks like it's a culmination of everything. He's got the gear second smoke. He's got he can turn big anytime he wants. Gear third. No haki though. No armament haki. No gear like fourth, which is interesting. And his hair's maybe on fire. I can't tell. We'll have to wait and see. But this and the grayish colorings are just getting me hyped. But he can also affect terrain. He just like you can tell he's just stretching terrain however he wants to. Whatever happens next, I'm 100% all in. This was great. There's so much I just don't get. Anyway, that was sick. That was GG.